And they started. Netherlands against Norway. World Cup friendlies. Bulgaria 10-2 Solomon Islands. Seriously? Wow. Bro, why? Okay, but tell me this. Why on earth? Let me switch screens. Why on earth is Bulgaria versus Solomon Islands? I mean, I know it's a friendly, but bro, Solomon Islands are like ranked. Look, they're ranked 152nd by FIFA. Bulgaria are a decent team. They're not a bad team whatsoever. I think this is going to be very interesting to see how Netherlands backline does in this game, because if you look at their backline, Dumfries has been injured for a lot of the season, hasn't played much with Inter Milan. Van Dijk, in my opinion, hasn't been the best with Liverpool. And Van de Ven, have you guys seen Tottenham this season? If you got any Tottenham fans here, let me know. But Van de Ven, Switzerland are beating Germany 1-0. That is surprising. Like, I mean, you know, Germany are a good team. They're a really good team. But Switzerland are also really good. Norway still have the ball. Dribbling against Dumfries. Shot. Whoa! Woo! Shoulder up. God damn. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Dude. That goal was crazy. This guy, bro, even with Benfica, he has incredible capabilities. His dribbling, his pace, and he has good shots like that. Look at that. Finesse right into the kind of middle of the net, but right into the corner. Hit off the post into the net. What a goal. Germany 1-1 against Switzerland. Goal by Jonathan Tah. Was it a header? But this is the thing with Norway. When Norway have the ball, they're always threatening. They're not the type of team that are going to pass around the back for 10 minutes. They're not going to be that team. They're going to go full out attack. When they have the ball, they're going to press you quickly. They're going to push all the players up the pitch quickly, and they're going to try and score as fast as they can. And, you know, shoulder up. That goal was just incredible. Diego Gomez scored for Paraguay against Greece, showing us why Greece didn't make it to the World Cup because of things like this. And it looks like Spain has just scored against Serbia 17 minutes into the game. And it's a goal from Oyarzabal. Let's look at the Spain lineup. So they are playing with Unai Simon. That was interesting to me because between him and João Garcia, I didn't know who they were going to play. But it seems like De La Fuente does prefer Unai Simon. Cubarsí, Laporte, Cucurella, and Llorente. Rodri, Pedri. That midfield is crazy. Yeah, Lamine Yamal, Lopez, Baena, and Oyarzabal. We're at 34 minutes in. Koop Miners is taking the corner for Netherlands. Let's see what happens. Cross into the box. Rising header and a goal from who other than Virgil van Dijk. Wow. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Norway have some very, very tall defenders. I'm surprised he was able to get a header that easily. He just lost his man. Sorloth tried to get to him last minute, but he couldn't get up there in time. Van Dijk was ahead of him. Strand Larsen was guarding him, and he lost his man. Simple as that. But once again, Norway on the attack with Oscar Bob. Dribbling. Oh! Damn. Who is that guarding him? Because he got his ankles cooked. And crossed him for the Netherlands. Goes to the back post. Crosses it back in the box. And Netherlands gets a header to it. Who scored? Breel Mbolo. Against the run of play. Wow. Man, Switzerland, bro, they're such a good... If Switzerland beat Germany, there's going to be a lot of questions being asked with Germany going to this World Cup. But they have some space, Netherlands. They take a shot just wide. But I think Nyland had it covered, even if it was on target. I think he would have had it covered for sure. Cross from Norway. Strand Larsen. Oh! That was very, very close. Norway almost scored a goal. Great cross by Ryerson. That's what he's best with. Ryerson is with those crosses. And Strand Larsen just hits it wide. Norway's still holding the ball right now, but they lose the ball. Gakpo with the ball passes it to Dumfries. He crosses it into the box. Netherlands! And they score. Wow. Brilliant goal by Tijani Reinders. I told you that's how they were going to score. Netherlands 2-1 against Norway, everybody. 2-1. Netherlands 2-1. The pass wasn't a powerful pass, but Sorloth is standing in the middle of the pitch, waiting for the ball to come to him. He's just standing there waiting for the ball. The Norwegian defender has the ball. He's dribbling up a little bit, passes it to Sorloth. Sorloth is standing there waiting for the ball to roll to him, and the ball gets intercepted. You need to go to the ball, Sorloth. You can't just wait there and let the ball roll to you and then let it get intercepted. They will have a comeback. They may have a comeback. I would love to see Norway get a result in this game. Algeria 5-0 Guatemala. Holy shit. Damn. This is a demolition. Awar scored. I told you about Awar. And Guiri once again. But Guiri, I'm telling you, this guy's going to have a good World Cup. Algeria really missed him in the AFCON. Yo, is this a big bite? You guys think that's a big bite or no? I feel like I have pretty big bites. Let me know in the chat if this is a big bite. I'm just going to try and do my biggest bite. Bro! That's almost the size of my head, bro. Let me know if that's a W or L bite. Why am I wearing another man's name on your back? Bro, did you guys not see Frank Ribery, bro? Have you guys never seen Ribery play? This guy was so good with Bayern Munich, bro. He was incredible. Come on. Don't be like that. Frank Ribery was incredible. Who will win the World Cup and what will the finals be? In my opinion, in my honest opinion, I think the final will be Spain against France. I think the final will be Spain against France. I think Spain and France have probably the two best teams. I'm calling it from right now. Spain against France final. I think that can be a final. I think they're the two best teams. Spain have a great mix of young players as well as more experienced players. You know, they have some experienced players in the defense, but then they have young players like Kubarasi. You know, in the attack with players like Fermin Lopez and Lamine Yamal, they have a really good team. And France, I just think all around they're incredible. Their midfield, their attack, and their defense. They're just, and their goalkeeper. Germany 3-2 against Switzerland. And Switzerland started off good, but they're losing now. 3-2. I've seen Norway perform better than this, but they get the ball. And they're on the break with Antonio Nusa. Can Nusa do something? Strand Larsen running in the middle. He tries to cross it to him, but it's deflected out. Switzerland scored. What a crazy goal. Oh my God, it's Montero. Bro, tell me you guys saw that goal. Did you guys see Switzerland's goal right there? What a strike. Oh my days. Switzerland 3-3 against Germany. Bro, this game is mad. And Ostergaard just like hits it over from about 2 yards out of the net. Germany have the ball. They're attacking. They're looking to score against Switzerland. And they do in fact score by Florian Wirtz. Germany 4-3 against Switzerland. Wow, that game is insane. That game is insane. 7 goals in the Switzerland versus Germany game. I got to tell you, this Germany team is they may be inconsistent, they may concede goals, but they have the attacking talent to score. 4 goals against Switzerland is not easy at all. And that was a beautiful finish by Wirtz. Not the most power, but right into the corner. But the second half, in my opinion, I just didn't think Norway were good. I didn't think they were good enough. They didn't create anything on the attack, and Netherlands were easily able to create much more on the attack. You know? Whenever Norway had the ball, it was mostly in their half. They didn't really create enough in the second half. And can Uruguay get a late equalizer against England? Is it a possible penalty check for Uruguay? Is that what I'm seeing right now? It might be. It is a penalty to Uruguay in the last 2 minutes of play. Uruguay have a penalty. Yeah, both teams to score in England. Bro, Uruguay have a penalty, bro. Now you're lying. I need this. You do need this, bro. Come on, everybody. We need Uruguay to score. Can they upset England at home? He can. What a penalty. What an incredible penalty by Valverde. Who else? Who else was going to score for Uruguay? It was going to be him. What a goal. What a penalty that was. 1-1. England are not having the game that they would have wanted. I think a lot of people coming into this game, even myself, would have said that England could possibly score multiple against Uruguay. We have to remember that in Uruguay's last friendly match, they lost 5-1 against the USA. And England, doesn't matter if it's their B team or their C team, they're still a better team than USA. And they can't beat Uruguay. They can't beat Uruguay. Uruguay lost 5-1 against USA and England can't beat them. They've struggled in this game. Let's see what can happen. Let's see. It's a tackle from England. Didn't look like a particularly good tackle, but Uruguay have the ball. They're going to cross it into the box. He gets the header. Oh, it's a poor header. He gets the ball. Oh. Whoa. Oh. The ball's bouncing around. Valverde. Oh my gosh. Uruguay almost scored a last minute goal against England. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, England are in shambles, man. That is not good enough defensively, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on. Ball's bouncing left, right, center. That's not good enough from England. Oh my gosh. Uruguay cross it back. He gets the ball in the box. Oh my gosh. Bro, this is the craziest last few seconds I've ever seen in my life. The game ends 1-1 to England, and it's a poor results from England at home in Wembley Stadium. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough.